Okay. They
come from the Taiwan.
Okay.
Research.
All right. Okay. So, all right. Well, that's good. At least you have a very nice, funny, you said, experience just for 2 days in Japan or in Tokyo, right? That's the city where. Okay. So right now you are currently staying at the hotel.
Yes.
All right. Okay. It sounds good. So, last time, what have you discussed with teacher Edlin?
We discuss about, I think, it's the page 40.
Page 40. Okay. So what about in page 40?
Page 14 is about the time.
Okay.
And it's other way to say the time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Now, before we go to the time, so what's the difference of the time in Taiwan and in Japan? How many hours is the difference?
Well, it's early 1 hour in Japan.
Uh-huh. So right now it's 7:24?
No, it's 9.
Oh, 9. Okay.
Yeah, 9:24.
So if there are difference with the time, is it easy for you to adjust?
Pardon?
Is,
Your voice is broken.
so since there is an hour difference or an hour earlier in Japan, do you have a hard time adjusting to the time?
No, I think I don't need to just in the time.
Uh-huh.
In Japan, just one hour.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm, If you go to America or Australia
Mm-hmm.
or Europe, it will need to just in the time. But I think Japan is not need to do.
Okay. Yeah, because if it's just an hour, that's fine. Unlike, like you said, in the United States. Yeah, that's true. Because if today's time it's 8:26 in Taiwan and also in the Philippines. So let's say in Cheshire, Connecticut. That's actually one of the headquarters of my other company. So their time right now it's 8:26 a.m. So it's like
8:26
a.m. in the morning. So it's like 12
in the
hours.
morning. Wow.
Yeah. So sometimes if I'm sending email, it's like I need to do I have to say good evening because it's my time, but for them it's in the morning. So there.
Yes.
Okay. So you said you discussed about the time. So have you already read this?
Yes.
Okay. So which one here are you've been using?
I think I always use the left side to tell the time.
Okay. So how about the time right now? Let's say it's already 8, let's say it's already 8:30 p.m. So how are you going to say that?
8:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
8:30 p.m. Help to
How are you going to say that if it's on the other way?
is think the A past, health past 8.
Okay, so this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So sometimes we do also use this 5 to 10,
Mm-hmm.
or it's 9:55. That's actually the time.
Yeah, 5 to 10 is.
Or 10 to 15, quarter to 15. I'm sorry, quarter to 7, just like
Mm-hmm. Quarter to 7 is 45.
yeah, 6:45. So let's say the time right now it is 8:45. So how are we gonna say that on the other? How are you gonna say that on other time?
Mm-hmm. 8:45.
Yes.
You can say the 50 to 9 or quarter to 9.
There, quarter to 9. That's actually
Mm-hmm.
okay. So if I'm gonna ask you, so this is actually my homework for you. I want you to use or construct sentences using 5 of this and then 5 of this also. The time. So it's a total of 10 sentences using, this times how to.
I think the page 50.
15. Okay.
Yeah, teacher have had homework to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That's good. So let's just go ahead and go over. Have you already corrected this? Oh, not yet.
First is get up and have breakfast.
Okay, so let's just go over then your homework. So on weekdays, what's your time? So this part, and then we will go ahead and correct your homework. This one, okay. So it says here, get up. So can you go ahead and read your sentences?
Okay. And get up 7 o'clock in the morning. I have taken at I have to take Len to school at 8 o'clock in the morning. Then I take the train to my office.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
Next, have breakfast.
okay, Grandma will prepare the breakfast. Or Grandma prepares the breakfast. She is a product assistant. Her company is selling the semiconductor. Next, and go to work at 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
and go to lunch at quarter to 12.
Okay. All right, so before you continue, so for number 3, go to work or school or university. So you said, I'm go to work at 9 a.m. So remember, teacher already corrected you here on the sentence number 1. Do you see it? So instead of I'm,
I go to school.
there.
Go to back work.
you don't actually say I am go to school, right? You don't say that. I go to school. So I want to highlight that, for you to remember.
Okay.
So,
I go to lunch.
So next, so for lunch, have lunch. So you already corrected your sentence. Can you read it one more time?
I go to lunch at 11:45.
All right. Okay, see, this one, it's already correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go over your homework. So have dinner.
Joanne has dinner at 7:05. And next, Amber plays the piano at 8:30. Kyle finishes his homework at 5 to 9. Kyle is home at 8:30.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so all right, so it says here for letter B, work in pairs and take turns, ask and answer questions. So it's your time to ask me a question.
Well, but I don't finish the homework.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So at the weekend, what time do you landing to Tokyo?
你是说划过去再划回来？
8 weekends.
等下教练不好意思，先等一下。琪琪，你自己穿衣服好不好？我讲电话。
What
衣服在
time
旁
do
出来，
you
出来穿衣服在外面。
have
喂，不好意思。
dinner?
冷死了。
I have dinner at 1:45. Past 7. Saturdays.
好，那，但他不带出去也没办法。对啊，他不去，我们也是没有。那个你说去回来的，去是搭车去，然后回来是整个对。对。
On Sunday, get up.
搭缆车过去，滑搭缆车回来，不是滑回来吧？搭缆车去，你刚说搭缆车去。
Okay, so while you're doing that, we'll just go ahead and take turns in asking this question.
Okay.
Alright? But first, before I go there, I just noticed one of your sentence or two of your sentence. So you said, here, Kyle finishes his homework at 5 tonight or 5 to 9. This part. And also Kyle is home at 8:30.
然后在那里滑，然后呢再搭回来。哦，这样好像比较好一点。
Is it night or 9?
Night.
Okay. And also here for number 7.
车去回的话会比较大，比较轻松一点。可能对我们家来讲，第一个比较搭车会比较好一点，因为它真的是我真的没有。
Okay, so let's just go ahead and take turns. So instead of you typing it, let's go ahead and try conversing during the conversation by asking these questions, alright? So, is this your first sentence?
First sentence.
What is this? I'm just curious, what is this?
I think this one is the example.
Okay. We'll change the color to black, okay? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
And one more thing. Let me just make it a bit bigger. It's just that the writings are too small. I hear someone is whispering.
my daughter
Yeah.
want to eat something.
Okay. Why is she whispering?
She's hungry.
Okay. Yeah, just like my daughter, if she wants to drink milk, she will whisper also. It's like, okay.
So I need to continue to finish my homework.
No, let's just go ahead. So you said at weekends, what time do you have dinner? So if I'm gonna ask you back this question, so at weekends, what time do you have dinner, Hector?
Okay. I have dinner at 7:15.
7:15.
Yeah. Only past 7. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. On Saturday.
Oh, I'm sorry. You already answered it.
Yeah. I already did.
Because the question, your homework, it says here, at weekends, what time do you get up? Make 8 questions. So you just need to make 8 questions. You don't need to answer.
Really?
Yeah, because after you make the questions, I'm going to ask those questions so you could just go ahead and answer it back.
Okay. Yeah, make 8 questions.
Okay, following up instruction. So your first sentence is your first question. All right, what's your next question?
The second.
So anything. So just make 8 questions. using time.
At Sundays. What time do you play?
那我先把这些的泡面拿走。明天只是没有珊珊教练说，明天那个会，我们会一起搭，就是我们会搭缆车过去，然后花的时间会很长，可是会不会像今天那么短？
Okay.
但是你要。
Okay, at Sundays, what time do you play the piano? Alright. Alright, number 3.
Okay.
会花比较长的时间，所以。
It's working days.
我到饭店，你们也没有到。
妈妈今天也超害怕，慢慢的就没有那么。
好香哦！
会刹车之后其实没。
好香哦！现在我要干嘛？
Okay.
现在我要干嘛？
Okay, can you read the question?
At working days, what time do you off work?
Okay.
9点半在4号馆，那现在已经要出发了。我现在已经要出发了。妈，这我们在。
不一样啊。
然后我们明天早餐。
Okay, so while you are thinking, I want to correct this. So at working days, what time do you off work? What time do you get
Off work.
off work?
Okay.
Okay, what's next?
It's
Okay, so this is what you just need to do then. You can just go ahead and continue with this, Hector, because what you did here is that you just answer it instead of making questions using this. Finish homework. Be home. So what you did is you answer it. So at Saturdays, what time do you have to?
lunch.
Alright. So for number 5, I want you to use finished homework. Number 7.
Finish homework.
Yes.
Okay.
好香哦！正在享受用餐中。
That's normal day.
我的好了吗？
还没啦，谁知道你要回来啊？就准备好。
没有要泡很久啊，大家都走了。
那等一下还要交那个。
因为今天的露天太冷了，今天太冷，所以今天没有人，今天比较少人，因为外头。那有没有人？
Okay. And lastly, be home.
我打一下就觉得太冷就回来。
Be home. Okay.
借我躺一下。你躺那个枕头不行，躺硬就睡懒觉。这样不行。
Okay.
因为也不行站着。
What do you?
他不行站着睡，因为他其实站着
What
睡。
time do you be home? Do what time?
是这个泡面吗？
You
你要知道是这个口味的。
不是，哥，你要是这个口味吗？跟我一样吗？我看一下，你看一下。
Are
Okay.
you home?
All right. So let's go ahead and, I want you to ask the questions one more time. So for number 1, can you go ahead and read it?
Okay. At weekends, what time do you have dinner?
Number 2.
Hmm?
Number 2.
Number 2. At Sundays. What time do you play the piano?
Number 3.
At working days, what time do you get off work?
Okay, so what time do you get off? All right, number 4.
At Saturdays, what time do you have lunch?
All right, number 5.
At normal days, what time do you finish your homework?
Lastly.
At working days, what time are you home?
All right.
这已经是满了，你手
没有，刚刚不是已经保温了吗？
就煮沸它就会保温了。
所以它一直是沸腾的。
All right, so just for correction, Hector, so you said earlier my body is very pain now.
Okay.
So do you think your sentence is correct? So it is actually painful. My body is very painful now. So try to remember it. Today, second day, or you could say today is the second day. I don't want to go. I don't want to.
Want to get up.
Oh yeah, get up. I don't want to get up. Okay. Next, we take the cable car. So again, what do you think?
Took.
Here, yes, good job. So I'm marking it green so that you will remember, okay? Because this is just a common mistakes you often, you commit. And then you said the snow is very slow, okay? It's hard. Well, this is also the other sentence you said, it's hard to get up, right?
I forgot.
Yeah, it's okay. So next, we cannot take the bus because so many people. Right, kids?
Too many people.
Yeah, or we cannot take the bus because there are too many, or there were too many people. Or you could use the word crowded. So we will add that. So vocabulary.
Crowded.
So first one is painful, and then second, crowded. So if there are too many people, you could also use that. The bus is very crowded, or the MRT is very crowded. Yes. And then the other word that you type in there, the word thick. So the snow is very thick. Alright, so next. Because the bus is too many people inside, or are you going to say that?
Because the bus
is
crowded.
there. Very good. Yeah. So you could just, the bus is too crowded.
你现在都不知道哪一只表现在不痛，这个地方吗？
And also, you said there are 7 families. So it should be families. So remember, plural and singular. Do you know it?
7 families.
Singular and plural. So singular, they're just one family, and that's your family. But you said there were, so what's the plural for family? It is families. Can you give another example for it? What do you think?
Car.
Oh, that's very simple. So normally you just add S, right?
Yeah.
So one more.
Book.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Next. One more.
Water and liquid.
Mm.
I think it's different.
Yeah, it's different.
Water and a liquid.
No, it's actually different. You don't actually, you cannot count water, but you can measure it, right?
Right.
So you will not say, how many waters did you drink? But instead you will ask, how many glass of water did you drink? So water
Cannot count.
cannot count, but can be measured. So you, or you could say, I drink 8 glasses a day. Okay, another example.
Boxes.
Okay, yep. Okay, so I think you're already familiar with this. So this is just a review. Okay, the next you said, they from Taiwan with us, but you corrected it. They came from, yeah, okay. They came from Taiwan with us. Next, I think I will be back skiing next year. Alright, your sentence is, this is correct. Very good.
Really?
Yeah, because it's in the future, I think I will, oh, I'm sorry, I will be back skiing. I will be back skiing next year. Yep. Okay, so there you go. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and continue discussing more of this. So you still have 2 more sentences to complete here. Well, that's actually questions, alright? You don't need to answer it.
Okay.
So
It is late, right? The number 6. What time are you home?
yeah.
Is correct?
Yes. What time are you home? Or what time? Yeah, that's also correct, Hector. But normally, for others, they will say, what time will you be home?
Will you be home?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, what time will you be home?
那卫生纸好像没有用。过来看一下。
Okay, so anything else?
看起来就是没。
No.
哎妈。
Oh, hold on. I'm a bit confused. What time are you home? What time? What time will you be home? Oh, I'm sorry. What time are you home or what time are you going home?
Going home.
Yes. But for some, yeah, they're also, what time are you home? Because it's understood that you'll be going home, right? So you could just say, what time are you home? You could also use that. But, you know, just to be secure or, you know, to make sure that you're correct, you could just say that. What time are you going home?
我来吃泡面好了。
Mm-hmm.
泡面好了吗？我的泡面呢？在这边。
Okay. So, well, that's it for now, Hector.
他在打猫咪。
Okay.
All right. So, enjoy your stay in Tokyo and you take care. Take a rest now.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Here.
Bye bye.
他要不要再加？